How's it going, everybody? Jake and Chris here for Dude Ranch DIY, coming to you live from the woodyard. As you can see, Chris is oiling and greasing up the log splitter. We're gonna bring you a good old-fashioned firewood video today here. Get ready. In the last video that I made that was down here in the woodyard, I was stacking up all those beautiful firewood poles onto the big log pile, and I had mentioned how we had been going through all of this wood that my neighbor brought me that was just too long, and we were having to cut it and handle it, which is way too much. I brought up the idea and kind of alluded at the fact that Chris and I were going to be making firewood stands. Now, Chris already has one. It's not fully set up yet.
Not fully set up. I would want to put one more support going across the middle, and then I got to get Kubota boy over here out to bring it out to the driveway for me.
Yeah, so we'll pick it up with the tractor, bring it out, and then load it up. And we're going to use all of this wood that isn't cut exactly to 16 inches. It's, you know, just kind of random, to sell in our two new firewood stands, because most of the people this time of year are going to be burning out in their fire pits and recreationally, just like on their decks and everything. So usually, you know, you can fit bigger stuff in those fire pits. So that's going to be a great way for us to have to handle it less, make a little bit of money, and most importantly, get rid of all of this wood that's been sitting here for a couple months now in the middle of the wood yard. So without further ado, we're going to fire up the RuggedMade log splitter and we're going to make some firewood. right, guys, we just split up one full tote of wood. We're gonna keep going here. but I was all excited to use my new Pickaroon. Well, I think this one you definitely call Hookaroon. And I ordered it, did not realize how much of a like eagle's talon would be on the end there. And I don't know what you would use this for. Do you?
I have no idea.
Like my last one was kind of like at an angle, maybe like a 45-degree angle. This is coming down at like a 90-degree angle, and it's pretty much useless. Not really sure. This is from PV Manufacturing up in Maine. They make awesome products, like really good products. They had all different types of heads. I just didn't realize that this was going to come down so much. So I'll probably take the grinder to this, kind of grind off this end tip and make it more, you know, like a 45-degree angle. I think that way you can push it in or stick it in. Because when it hits the wood, it was just falling out, right? Show him.
It would go in nice.
Hold on. So Chris is gonna take this thing right here.
So it sinks in nice, but as soon as you go to pick it up, it falls right out.
It pops out, yeah, because of that angle.
Yeah. So it took a couple of tries, you know, and finally it'll come up at some point. But
I mean, what was that? 1, 2, 3. That was 4 attempts. It should just go in the first time.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that has a practical use, maybe more in like milling, like sawmill. Yeah, but I even tried to drag the pieces across on the log arm here, or the log lift, and it wouldn't even get them. So I don't know. If anybody knows what that style head is, show them up close there. You know, let me know. But I'm gonna take the angle grinder to that and fix it probably tonight when we go in. But it's really nice handle, very heavy duty construction. You know, it's not like the plastic like my old Fiskars one, but yeah, just not quite sure what the point of such a severe hook on the end is. But anyway, we're gonna go bring this tote back down there, and we got a bunch more empty ones. I think 1, 2, 3, 4 empty ones, and a bunch of covers that I cut up the other day. So we're gonna keep splitting here. Well, all right, guys, we just shut down the splitter here. We got 3 full totes, 2 of the big ones and 1 of the smaller ones. And we got a little bit extra on the end of the splitter here, but we got that whole, you know, pile that was over here all split up. Now we still have this pile to deal with. The majority of this stuff was all already cut to 16 inches left over from when Chris and I went to town a while back. But starting with all this stuff will be the stuff that we bring, you know, out to the firewood stands. Now, some of it is fine, but other pieces, you know, like this or like that, they're really long. It might be hard to tell on the camera, but they're considerably longer. So that's why we're kind of doing what we're doing. But we got 2 more empty totes over there, and I got about, I think like 16 more totes, believe it or not, to pick up from various people. So
let's get on it, man. We need more totes.
We need more totes. Chris, if you're watching, other Chris, I'm coming to get all the totes once I get the flatbed back for the international, because we should be picking up the truck, I think, tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. This all stuff is really dry, huh?
Yeah.
You could feel it. Just under the bark it was a little wet, but it was pretty dry for the most part. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up this video. Hope you enjoyed getting back to our roots, doing a little bit of firewood. Nice job. We did those 3 totes, 2 big ones and 1 small one in exactly like an hour and a half. So that's pretty good. We're definitely, keeping up the pace. The RuggedMade splitter is just pushing the wood right through it like butter. And as you can see, we got plenty more cut up and a whole big log pile to keep tackling. So I think we'll be splitting firewood throughout the summer.
Yeah, more than likely.
Yeah.
We're just gonna have to get the shirts with the ice packs in them.
Yeah, right. Once it gets really hot, I know we might take a break like July, August, but we'll see. Hopefully, while it's still beautiful weather like this, we can bang out as much as we possibly can. I think we have like 42 totes filled up right now. So that's like just under, what, 11?
Your math is much better than mine.
4, no, that's like 14 cords or something like that, I think. Something around there. There's three totes per cord. I don't know. I'll do the math. I'll put it down below. So don't worry about that. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up. Haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button down below. We'd greatly appreciate it. Questions, comments, or feedback, stick it down in the comment section below. But for now, I'm Jake.
And I'm Chris.
This is Dude Ranch DIY. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you here next time. That math was atrocious.